Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John. Today I have a new album review by the band Incite, and the album is called Wake Up Dead, and released on April 8th, 2022. So in this video I'll give a short history of the band, I'll talk about the songs, and I'll give my final thoughts and score. Incite is part of the Max Cavalera family. It includes bands such as Sepultura, Soulfly, and Cavalera Conspiracy. The band is led by Richie Cavalera, who is actually the stepson of Max. The band has Christopher L., Lennon Lopez, and Eli Santana on bass, drums, and guitar, respectively. The band plays a type of music that's a mixture of like groove metal and thrash metal. And to be honest with you, they remind me a lot of Pantera, which is pretty cool because Pantera is no longer around, and this is album number 6 for them. So let me talk about the album right now. First song is called Fuck With Me, Wake Up Dead. The thing that stands out most about this song is that the vocals are very similar to Phil Anselmo. The guitars have a sound similar to like the playing of Dimebag Darrell and those signature guitar squeals. The song is very heavy, has a nice groove to it, and also some pretty cool like machine gun riffing and palm muted riffs. War Soup, this is a song that's probably closer to like classic thrash metal with sustained power chords in the intro, the heavy drum beat, melodic guitar playing. The song features Max Cavalera and the band Soulfly. It has a thrash metal sound with some like groove metal undertones. Max and Richie do kind of trade off the vocals on this song. And there is a music video, and it is about kids getting bullied in school and fighting back. And that is a pretty cool lyrical topic. I did like that part of it. Sucker Punch is a cool song, has some fast technical riffing and blast beats, and the song has a lot of energy. It moves at a fast pace. Deadbeat, this one as an intro reminds me a little more of like 90s Machine Head with those like heavy riffs and like this like feedback type of sound. But the vocals do remind me a lot of Pantera. I think this song is a very like a Pantera sounding song. The chorus is very memorable. They go like, no motivation, no motivation. That's like a stick in your head type of chorus. Also, a lot of parts remind me of like Phil Anselmo. There's like one line, he's like, I can't catch a fucking break. Like the way he says it, I didn't really say it that well, but he says it like just like Phil. So anyway, that's pretty cool. Mental Destruction, it has like a slow intro similar to like thrash metal ballads, playing those like arpeggios with the minor chords, but it follows with like a really heavy like chunky riff. The song also has some heavy stop-start riffs and a very classic thrash metal type of sound. Built to Destroy starts with some chunky riffs and followed by like a heavy drum beat and an overall thrash metal sound. So the guitarist again reminds me a lot of Dimebag Darrell with those like long string bends, like the wow, that type of sound. And it has some cool machine gun riffing and melodic lead guitar playing. Stagnant, it's a heavy song. It features some fast drumming, some technical guitar riffing. Fallen, this one has a slow intro with some sustained power chords. The song is a classic thrash metal sound with some galloping guitar riffs and heavy vocals in the verse section. Song's a pretty cool interlude. It kind of has like this like isolated drums and bass, and then goes into a guitar melody, kind of like a mixture of like psychedelic rock and like heavy metal. So this one does stand out a little bit. Aftermath, it's a fast and heavy song with lots of energy, and on this Richie's vocals go into more of like a death metal type of sound, and the song also has like a slight tempo change with some heavy like chunky riffs, and again reminded me of classic thrash metal. And the final song on the album is called The Slaughter. It's a fast and heavy song, reminiscent of like classic thrash metal, another song where the vocals are a little more like in a death metal style. The song is an interlude with like a short drum solo followed by some heavy chunky riffs, and you do hear those like Machine Head style kind of like feedback driven riffs in this one. So in conclusion, this album is definitely very derivative of Pantera, but I guess it's not a bad thing. I don't really think Pantera will be reforming anytime soon. So if you do miss that type of music, it's a good album to go to. I think these songs are decent. The album has a nice flow to it. The production is good. Pretty good musicianship. And I am pretty much a fan of anything like Max Cavalera does. So for that reason, I'll give this album an 8 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Up next, I will be going back to my specific year lists, and I will be focusing on the year 1980. So, and this one I will divide into 3 videos, like being like heavy metal, hard rock, and rock, since there were so many like great albums that year. So please remember, like, comment, subscribe, check out some of the other videos I have here, and see you in the next one.